More news tonight. Thousands of workers at one of Merseyside's largest employers are hoping their jobs will be secure after a massive deal with a major Indian company. Tata Motors has paid more than £1 billion to take over Land Rover and Jaguar from Ford. The company, of course, has a huge plant at Halewood.
There were concerns about the future of the factory after Ford announced last summer it intended to sell the companies as a package. Our Professor Pervez Ghauri joins us now. Thanks for joining us on the programme. Is it good news? Are those jobs secure tonight?
Well, I think this is a good news because Ford has been trying to get rid of these two brands for some time, but Tata is the most suitable partner for them. It is a very solid Indian conglomerate doing lots of businesses. While Ford wanted to solve their own problem with two brands, Tata wants to enhance their business into Europe and, of course, in the rest of the world.
Even though sales have been down, although Land Rover are doing better, but Jaguar sales have certainly been down. So there are some analysts who say they've made a mistake by buying a company like this.
No, I think the market in the Western world for this level of cars is going down, while the market for this level of cars in emerging markets, India, China and others, is really going up. So that means they will really revive the brands and in those markets, which are really growth markets. Only around 2% of the families in these markets have car. And this is just growing. Middle class is growing enormously. And
is it realistic to expect a lot of people to buy the Jaguar and Land Rover in these emerging markets?
Even today, we are selling more Rolls-Royce in China than in UK. So, of course, there is a market, there is a segment there which is looking for better cars and these type of things.
What about building cheaper cars, though? We saw that they've got the cheapest car, haven't they?
Yeah.
So what about building that there?
But that's for different segment. That's for different type of customers.
So they won't want to build that there?
No, they will, of course, but for a different customer level. Right. This is for the growing, emerging, higher middle, upper middle class segment, which is most important.
Professor, the thing is that Ford probably came into this deal those years ago thinking we're going to make money out of this, we're going to renew the brand, we're going to make it better, and they failed. Why should Tata necessarily succeed where Ford didn't?
Ford tried to solve their own problems with these two brands. Tata is trying to enhance their world presence, global presence with these brands. It's totally different. These days, brands are the only assets a company can own. The product or technology or processes, everybody can do everything. So brands are the only assets, and Tata thinks this as a golden opportunity to be global, to be in the global scene, and of course to be in Europe. And this discussion about job losses, I think, is Tata has to produce in Europe to be present in Europe.
Okay. All right, Professor, thanks very much indeed for joining us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.